Mad-Mozart against Joly on seraphim glaciers, and Cybron against Cybron. I think I may try make it like Lucian's style of casting from Mozart point of view, because I think he must be good on this map. So opening, basically he builds infinity engineers, 8 power generators air, and a lot of power generators and preparations for adjacency. As soon as his first engineers arrive, he actually drags the line because he have no time anymore to build this cute power generator lines, because obviously it's not template. Some manual reclaim at the beginning, it's not really important. However, you can see he's rushing his power, he's going for this air factory very fast and delaying his extractors. That's how you can go for your air fast. And actually he didn't walk. That's something you should also notice. He didn't walk with ACU to build extractors. That's not something that usually people do. But he did a lot of manual reclaim, and he is really much fine. This engineer may be a problem. I always look at those small things, and it's so annoying right now. It's so annoying. He manually moves that engineer away while accidentally clicking on reclaim there. 2 scout, 2 interceptor. So 3 interceptor, 2 scout, 2 interceptor. Basically it's how it calls random stuff, but Mad-Mozart is really good with his scouts. OP units, air scouts of Mad-Mozart. And it's actually, that's why I want to look at how he plays. We have a little bit much mass, all this manual reclaim is really strong. Actually he's assisting his air factory, interesting. I usually go really fast for another air factory and not assisted. That's something I didn't see from him before. So 1 scout goes for the most possible, for the most expectable location where transport can fly. Oh, that's strange. Usually he goes for transport. This can be a sign for him. I'm not sure. He just waits until he got group of interceptors and doesn't really want to send them one by one. So he didn't spot a transport. He built a radar really early on his base. You can see manual orders. He still didn't spot a transport. Those interceptors are it's kinda danger for them. Oh, now he sees transport. And all this air micro, and that's what makes Mozart really good on this map. He's microing his interceptors. Very unfortunate for him actually. He snipes that back one. This is hero interceptor for Joly, I think. That's that one interceptor. Engineers doesn't really want to get loaded inside. Mozart completed his own transport here. So, oh my god, those engineers probably were rushing the ST-1 anti-air. However, transport is spotted and got clicked on, and that's very dangerous for Joly. Some micro mistakes or his interceptors not in right spot, and it can turn out very bad for him. Like, oh, that's strange. It really looks like Joly sent transport to the top, and oh, great killing scouts. And Mozart doesn't really... Oh, whoa, he's going for the middle first. Middle is 8 extractors and hydro, and sides have like 8 plus 5 extractors. Nothing special he scouted here. Only one extractor being upgraded. 2 engineers dropped, making factory. And... oh. That's really strange. Oh, here is transport. Oh, he flies to the middle as well. I know, I probably know that because it was really slow. There are no drop, and here drop was late, so probably Joly dropped on the middle island as well. Oh yeah, he did. So pretty unfortunate for Mozart. His drop on this island was a little bit late. You saw how huge mass boost he got from the beginning, from these rocks. There are still rocks. Everyone keep forgetting on the small rocks near this water. Like always. And as well, you can drop engineers right here and get huge mass boost. Like every engineer building factories except one will be really nice. So things going really bad for Mad-Mozart. Well, not really bad, but obviously his economy is kinda crashed. He should stop his power production, at least temporary, and he does this. He placing factories on the rocks, on the snow, instead of just reclaiming, kind of trying to use less APM for the same purposes. He's getting small rocks. Still only one extractor on T2. Looks same for Joly. He's scouting. Huge power spam for Joly. Only 3 factories. Naval factory probably spotted. More air factories planned for Mad-Mozart. Oh, here's engineer going for reclaim. It's pretty important. So Joly got those 4 extractors, 8 middle extractors, and his regular usual island. It should be his. However, he did not get all the extractors yet, but this looks like a Mantis spam or anti-air, or at least light bots. I don't know, it's something relatively fast. Mozart could be more aggressive with this reclaim. Oh, it's Medusas. Air Force. 6 6, 6, I don't know, like 30. It's pretty equal. Mozart probably should have tried drop on some of those islands. They sometimes they are least protected. He still doesn't have those extractors, very painful. And he's going 42 naval really fast. However, his economy right now is very good because of this reclaiming engineer feeding his economy. This reclaim boosts from this island, and right now you can see on the score that Joly have more mass. Joly is ahead. Oh, Mozart is rushing T2 on his ACU, probably to construct T2 power. Not really sure it's good to use this ACU upgrade because it's really hurt your power, and while producing all this air. He made now the extractor upgrade meanwhile, and not really much scouting. Upgrade, oh, he paused there, and upgrade will be about to finish soon. Usually people try to get this T2 naval pretty fast just to get T2 engineers because, or you can get fast T2 air. He really needs to unpause those air factories to deplete his storage a little bit maybe. Usually it's needed, well, it's not critical. And still no drops from Mad-Mozart. I was expecting massive drops. Okay, right now he really needs to unpause. He adding more air factories and more air factories. Unpausing, you can see his economy is pretty good. But he's not making any aggressive moves again, except this T2 naval. Actually, it's huge land forces, at least in this middle. Pretty big land force. You can see this transport loading some tanks here, Mantis. And frigate, destroyer frigate, and mermaid combination here, and he's going for harassment. He really should scout first, because it's annoying to use. Oh my goodness, that economy. If you want to be protecting extractors, should have dropped right here and could kill at least one extractor and maybe try run around to kill other extractors. Also, always if you lose middle, you can send some frigates to kill extractors, or at least try to kill extractors in the middle. Send maybe some frigates here, frigate here, frigate here, frigate here, and here as well. At least I think right here you can try to hit some extractors. Looks like oh my, this is one of the general rules that, or just how it usually appears somehow, guy who goes for more eco losing air all the time. That always happens. That could be Wagner's. T1 PD is in place here. Finally, extractors being targeted. Oh no, it's T2 ships for Joly. That's very bad. Joly have T2 ships as well. T1 gunships. Oh. It's hard to believe they can do something. Killing Raider on this island, so his factory can be undetected. I think Jesters are really bad choice. You should take up to the T2 air and build some T2 gunships. And Mozart upgrades some extractors, and right now it doesn't look like he have that much disadvantage. Oh, T2 land. That's the purpose of T2 land here. It's not like it's cost effective, but you can protect your expansions from T2 air very easy. Not much interceptors from Joly unless he sent just half of them. Pretty good economy from Mad-Mozart. He would like to have some sonar Tech 3 Medusas here. More extractor upgrades. Oh, and destroyers have some splash. Oh, our observer mod allows us to see that resource allocation is started. That's sign of great economy. And before it finished, he'll control case some T1. That's really weird. Medusa shell. Oh, doesn't stun. I'm surprised he didn't push to this middle island because it's easiest. I mean, what I would do is split my destroyers. Doesn't really need to send one here, however, because you have T1 land here. However, I would can try to get here and poke in this place. If he will defend, I will just retreat. And now Joly losing two extractors in this expansion. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh my god. Mozart desperately needs those interceptors. Resource allocation is done, and of course even more economy for Joly. Oh, here is a counter counter naval force from Joly. However, positioning is much better for Mozart. He can just walk all the way to the left around this island and keep shooting at the extractors while retreating, and this army will just chase down, and if he try to go around, he can just go other way again. A lot of planes out of fuel. That's very bad as well, because if any enemy have resource allocation, you might have to deal with Tech 3 air. But right now, economy wise, still Mad-Mozart is behind. But here are a lot of useless units right here, like T2 tanks. Some scout production finally. On this map you really need at least one stream of scouts, and you can just change waypoints, change move orders. Multi 1 power generators gain control gate. That actually means that they were constructed, and that's not very good sign for Joly. Like, why would he construct them? That means that his T2 power was relatively slow. Huge frigate force. Will Mozart react? I'm quite sure he should react. And now Joly loses middle island extractors. These all extractors getting destroyed. All this flag, all these Wagners, raiders, and all this shit is being useless right now, just because of naval maneuvering of Mad-Mozart. Oh, that would be really annoying. This force here is going to strike back. He should pay attention. You need to pay attention. No. Leave it to rainy sea for those ships. Sonar is not really useful. Oh, here comes those things that I was hoping to see like million times earlier, T2 transports. But right now it's too late, because Joly might have SFs. I can't say that this micro is really great, because only now Mozart torpedo DPS start to work. It doesn't look good for Mozart, however he still have 6 destroyers, 5 destroyers, and only 2 destroyers for Joly. Imagine his torpedo DPS. They retreating to the right. That's a mistake from Joly, letting them retreat like this. They killing interceptors, they can go around right here and wound this part of right part of this base really hard. Transport are being prepared. Engineers are in the middle. Oh, gunships. Cyber gunships surprisingly not great against fast moving targets, but it's not related to the I don't know, it's just a weapon behavior that they have to face unit to be able to shoot. You can see how fast they die, and destroyers have nearly 7,000 HP. They should keep moving. It's one naval getting raped here just by the DPS. And 1 units are about to drop. but this looks like an engineer drop, and Joly might get reclaim. Gunships didn't react, and they could kill all the artillery while it was bunched up, but they didn't. Mozart is focusing on T1 air, T2, this T2 fleet and drops, and that's working really great for him. And he's still just retreating with his destroyers when it's not really great engagement here. Oh, he's scouting and see just 2 destroyers here. He could actually try to kill them. It's kind of dangerous because you can leave reclaim again for the opening. Strategic blunders. This middle fight is favoring Joly again. He have a lot of stuff in the middle. No raider to kill extractors, very unfortunate. Factory extractors getting killed, but who knows, they could already pay off for themselves. And reclaim is given as well. Resource location started for Mozart, and that looks like the end for him. Because he basically have no air anymore, and this economy advantage is just too much right now. Actually, we have no factory extractors and not much storages, like not all of them done, actually pretty much of storages, but he upgraded his T1 extractors to T2, which is more efficient than getting factory ones. Unfortunately not dodging those bombs, still being annoying right here. Full Tyranny destroyer. Oh, and no counter for gunships. I don't believe Mozart can win this. Actually killing cruisers there. The only way Mozart can win this is add even more build capacity on naval and drop on reclaim. Actually, I don't know, it's so weird. Right now it's showing that he have more mass. It actually could be so. Could already start killing those extractors, those critical extractors. Oh, those extractors getting killed by destroyers. So you can see, like, overall Mad-Mozart had really less stuff, but he used his destroyers offensively to kill enemy extractors all game long. And that working for him really great, and you can see destroyer raids again on the left side. It basically, it's very annoying and very good. You should always do that. They just going in and start killing extractors from the range, and enemy have to dispatch his ships to deal with that. And you can see most likely no one have middle yet, just because of not enough micro. Mozart have 4 small islands. He raided this left island, he dropped on the main island. Only 61 extractors died here to the gunship attack, and Joly didn't pay attention to send his air He should have some air there. Great naval for both players. Joly have more stuff, however it's really useless. You can see that there are Wagners, submarines, a lot of stealth boats, while Mozart have just enough cruisers to kill Tech 3 air, and all the rest of units are destroyers and frigates, and that's very good for him. Tech 3 bombers working on T1 units, it's really not how you want to use them. This engineer can rebuild surprisingly fast, and it doesn't hurt the economy of Mad-Mozart really much. Imagine that this bomber would try to kill at least this, or try to strike here, kill T2 power grids, like one bomber here, one bomb here, and 4 T2 power died. You can see actually Siren class cruisers retreat to not get killed by this stuff. And good nuclear production begun for Mad-Mozart. He's getting transport for the reclaim. Yeah, dropping on reclaim is way to go. So Joly is not really doing much offensive moves still. I mean, just get one destroyer with a frigate right here, and this area is secured. If your enemy also move his fleet there, well, you will do same. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Those T1 planes are not sacrificial. Well, with that amount of Tech 3 air, maybe they are, but still I'm not fan of killing T1 planes like this. They fairly well deal with Tech 3 air if you have like much more of T1 against some Tech 3. You can fly with them and wait until enemy SF will kill them and then just reclaim. After this power generator, Mozart economy is really just perfect. He have factory here, so he can reclaim even more, which is actually he getting just too much mass from here. Joly is insanely spanned out, shitload of SFs, and should go already for Soul Reaper, like even a long time ago should have gone for Soul Reaper. So much patrolling around this area, but still Flex got 0 kills here. Maybe Mozart can get behind. That was close. Naval micro is better for Mozart. Maybe he's sending his frigates to death too much, but it's aggro. I can't really analyze this. Frigates has to be used like this. Just send them to death. But you can still just patrol in front of your fleet, or just try to move in front of your fleet, so they kinda dodge shots instead of just tanking shots. Still, if Mozart will split some of his army to move around here, it will be really great for him. Sona getting killed for Joly. Oh, T2 factory here can just rally units here and force split of the navy. Right now I would say he overbuilt power, however his reclaim is close to infinity and rising, while he's also making nuke here. It will consume a lot of power later. Not sure if nuke is really a good idea, but he maybe lost his hope to win air because Joly is spamming it like insane, so usually if you have not much air it's hard to attack, so you can use turtle tools like nukes, and you can see there are best units, destroyers and frigates. This sonar can provide some stealth, and there were stealth pods, I believe, but there are no submarines and no T2 submarines as well. Submarines and T2 submarines are worst units against Cyber and T2 Navy and probably Aeon T2 Navy. So many anti-air ships here as well for Joly. He desperately needs destroyers right now. More transports for Mozart here. Now he finally is scouting that there are extractors in the middle. He really should split his ships once again. Just send one ship to kill extractors. That's what Cybran ships are about. Send one to raid and kill extractors. You can also send these cruisers, however keep in mind that cruisers are pretty slow. Oh, he's trying to use this Galaxy class. They are not bad, however they can kinda be useful, like DPS wise, but if you use T1 and T2 naval as well, destroyer torpedo DPS can just rape T1 fleet really hard, and those galaxies doesn't really have maneuverability, and you will not send couple of galaxies to defend this sneaky attack here. I mean, it's just hard to defend this kind of raids by galaxies. By galaxies I mean, of course, this battleships. Of course he's strong here in the middle. He can get some reclaim finally. You can see he's dropping, but Mozart already finished his nuke, so his power is really balanced right now. And you can see while he is making one ASF, his power going really low, and when it finishes it spikes hard, so it's not really good for your economy, for your radars and shields. You really should build at least some storages in that situations. You can see you have 4,000 of storage and 16,000 of income per second. That's really not really good. But it's okay, people always forget to build storages just for storage, because they're not used to that. Attempt to kill those naval ships with Tech 3 gunships, and Tech 3 gunships were actually buffed recently, but you can see T1 naval just dies. Wagners are useless, completely useless, and cruiser killed, Lucky cruiser killed those gunships, and 4 extractors died here and even killing storages. And can go for another extractor. Looks like more stuff coming in. But this cruiser have a lot of terrain. Well, it's gonna die anyway, but those destroyers are still shooting, still paying for themselves, still being annoying. As well as those ships here. And Mozart is retreating pretty good. He is not engaging really much. That means if fight is not happening, amount of reclaim is not really huge here. It's still big, but not huge enough. And when you have this kind of income, when you're completely dependent on reclaim, it's not really great for your economy. It's good, but it's really hard to manage when your economy is completely dependent by this reclaim income. And you can see Joly is still ignoring those raids. Like, he will send Corsairs, but he didn't scout before sending them, so they hit Destroyer and he didn't really care about it. He will just continue to shoot ships, shoot 2 extractors actually. Mozart retreating even more. He is not afraid of losing these 4 extractors, I guess. He is preparing major air force. Cruiser spam here on top. Very annoying as well. You can see he parking here and shooting at extractors. And if Joly responding by bringing ships here, which is Joly not doing, he could try to retreat back here, try to shoot somewhere here, maybe hit some planes, and maybe retreat through the middle path, try to hit some middle extractors. But like, Joly not even fighting back here. There are most likely some Wagners. Finally he get his ships to try to fight back, and those are Galaxy and Cruiser. Not best thing. Oh, again this frigate, maybe it's just hard to micro, there are just too many frigates, but I think those frigates are a little bit too aggressive. And this group is also trying to take out those ships, but this destroyer, torpedo DPS and all this cruiser DPS is really enough. And those ships are being annoying as hell, still retreating. Oh, storages being built here. 16 storages, but Mozart is not having much reclaim yet. Actually his destroyer count gets a little bit lower, but now 13 the big gunships are about to go into this engagement, and they have huge DPS. Hopefully prioritizing cruiser. Oh, this lags hardcore. Prioritizing another cruiser. They were not shooting anything while doing this, which is really bad. And air engagement near Mozart base as well, so all this reclaim from planes, from ships, from gunships, from galaxies, from frigates, from everything is gonna get Mozart hands, but it's not really matter because he won anyway. However, also we should point out that those galaxies are not retreating, they are not trying to hide destroyers, they're just dying here in the middle of Mozart's territory, and we have some transport ready to start transporting. Gunships, one of the most popular things to use against those factory ships, at least when I was noob. Huge reclaim field here. So let's see. No stealth on ACU action. It's pretty risky to stand like this. There could be some torpedo bombers flying around and just killing you. Again, same story here. No units responding to this attack of the two ships, and he should have Tech 3 radar, he should have Tech 3 sonar, and there are no stealth. He doesn't really have excuse to not defending this. He scouted them with his spy plane, but that's kinda too late. Whalers continuing, focusing down cruisers, or not. Those air units would be also great in raids again. Just send them to kill extractors to prevent extractors to continue rebuild. And looks like there were air fight and Mozart won that as well. And right now he's focusing his economy on his units, and it gets like infinity amount of time for him to send those reclaiming engineers to reclaim here. He made a transport but not sending it yet. Mass stall is pretty huge. He's probably busy with his gunships, raping enemy fleet. So it looks like Mozart made a comeback, and with nuke, with great control, it's hard to imagine what he can do bad here to be able to lose this. So those Galaxy class are not greatest battleships. Seraphim, I think they're slightly better. Aeon is not, it's not even battleship, it's just like T2.5 destroyers that have 10 times more cost or something like this. You should not really use it. Two cruisers here, very annoying again. Corsairs not working. Focusing down the extractor. Whalers have no resistance here. Killing Galaxy class things really fast. Doesn't even care about anything. And Joly calling GG. He teleported to kill nuke launcher, but he lost naval too hard. He could try to kill all power and teleport back, but he can't even kill this small T2 naval raging group here. Good comeback from Mozart. Great use of destroyers running on the outer sides of islands, killing extractors. Those extractors are still not rebuilt. And he by himself was actually risky by upgrading those extractors to T2, that instead of making fast Tech 3 or making a lot of storages, it also gave him good economical edge in this game. He was really close to lose this one.